Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Samuel Acevedo. I'm here to present one of the first schools that I started working at, and still the first schools that I am working at today for the last 3 years is Sun Valley Elementary, and I'm here to present to you one of the Arizona report cards today. And I think this is one of the best schools that I've worked at so far for my first 3 years as a paraprofessional. I'm a paraprofessional as a one-on-one paraprofessional, and I would love working with the kids every day in the special needs program. I work with K through fourth, and I help them with any of their homework that they need help with, any problems they need to get out, release any of the emotions that they just need to talk to, and they use me a lot as a male figure, and I appreciate it much well, and I love working with children. So let's get right into it. The principal there, his name is Dale Schaff. Assistant principal is Aubrey Mills. She is new. She just this is her second year. Dale Schaff has been there for many years now. Um, the attendance of the school, I checked with the front desk ladies, and they told me we are at 1,028 students and rising. I can imagine how many students that are there today. I know that when I started in 3 years ago, they just opened up a seventh and eighth grade building for junior high. So that tells you that there was a lot of kids just crammed up in one small building. I can imagine before they opened up this building. But today, 1,028 students are enrolled. On the screen right here, it might not have any of the attendance, but this school does do kindergarten through eighth grade, and they do have right here a grade level B. Seems kind of people think B is average, but no, B is pretty good for Title One school, and I'll get to Title One school later in my presentation. Grade levels K through I think sixth grade are in the main building of the Sun Valley Elementary. Seventh through eighth, as I told you, they have their own section. Um, the address right here on your top right hand corner. My mouse is kind of screening over on top of it. 8361 North 95th Avenue, Peoria, Arizona. They do have their personal website, and I will get to that. And Peoria Unified School District does have their own website also. But right now, I'm going to just focus on the Arizona report cards section right now. They do have a school calendar, and they have our school mission statement right at the bottom, which is true. The mission of Sun Valley team is to support all students and grow toward becoming confident, caring, and competent members of the school and world community by providing an environment conducive to each children's academic, social, and emotional achievement. I think this is one of the great most inspirational statement that I've read so far throughout the schools. Becoming one of paraprofessionals, I love working with children. I love seeing them becoming a growing, empowering, being part of the member of society, positive members of society, and I see them grow into great members of society. I see some of them in newspapers, athletics sections, and everything like that. So I think Sun Valley does do a great job leading on our future with future educators. Um, the tabs up here, we have an assessment tabs. We'll scroll over to that side. They do tell you what Sun Valley Elementary does provide with their testings. They do AIMS testings, AIMS A testings, NAEP, the National Assessment of Education Progress. It's pretty much a national assessment of academic content outlined by the NAEP academic frameworks, which causes the assessment to give a sample of students' grades 4th, 8th, and 12th to show where they are improving and where they succeed and how much they succeeded from probably K through 4th, then 4th through 8th, 8th through 12th, through and so on. So they also started with the AS merit testing. They started trying to wipe out AIMS testing and call it AZ merit placement testing, which will replace the reading, writing, and math section for the AIMS testing. Students grades third through eighth will take this assessment in English language arts and mathematics at their grade level standards. Students in high school will take at the level in English and mathematics will take a test of their higher subjects. Going through that, yeah, they tell you there's actually links. You can actually click on it, and it'll actually take you to talk to you about more of that information. Let's go into the next tab, academic indicators, which will tell you. I'm going to explain to you as I was explaining what Title I school. Pretty much, if you hover on top of it, it says a school that receives supplement federal funds to support academically struggling students. Many of these schools are significant populations of economically disadvantaged students. So just putting in better, easier words, that some kids that live around the area of the school district may get funded by the federal funds, pretty much the federal education funds, where they will give funds to the school, and this only supports children in need or that are struggling financially in their households. This will help them get free reduced lunch, probably reduced lunch, free lunch. This will also help them with athletics if they want to do athletics. I know a lot of kids, as a cross country coach, a lot of my kids do love to do the sports, and what they want to do is keep doing the sports, but they don't have the money. So this will help them actually get them on the team and join the team, and it's up to them to continue if they want to continue with the team. So this is one of the most uh, schools that only some of them do have them if they're uh, if their district around their neighborhood are having financial issues, and they can read that more in their school district. Their measurables, annual measurable objectives. This is just pretty much just going over if they met their objective of the AIMS testing. As you can see, Sun Valley has not yet met that. It has a thumb down. You'll see other schools may have a thumb up if they have done an excellent job on the AIMS testing. That it equals math, reading, and English. So if your school did very successful in the AIMS AZ merit testing, they'll give you a thumbs up, which would be a green thumbs up. If you didn't meet, or you're just below, just where you've met it, they'll give you a thumbs down. So it's nothing good, nothing bad. All the schools do have great teachers, so just because you see a thumbs down doesn't mean it's going to be a bad school just because they're not teaching probably the right things. No, that's untrue. Just measurable testings. That's all. Grade level B, as you can tell, probably just because the annual measure objectives could probably lower the standards of a grade B level, and just because of prior performance efficiencies in the school, so everybody gets graded off of that. So grade level B, like I said, it's not too low. It's not just, oh, they're not an A school, I shouldn't put my kids. No, please just understand that B level school is one of is a high rating school too, other than an A rating school. So B's just probably, like I said, objective standards on the AIMS testing probably hasn't been met, and that just lowers your standards just a little bit. But the attendance rating, 95%, we do have a high rating. I do keep track of the attendance. An annual rating for daily, only probably daily about, I'm going to say about 20 kids probably will be absent daily. Not too much. That's probably a couple kids in each classroom, not that many. So 95% is pretty high. If you click on the next tab, Learning Environment, it just takes you to tabs that might have any functions that are coming up in our school, or that anything that the students might want to present to what's coming up next. So, all in all, that's all that Arizona report cards will tell you about. If you go on Arizona azreportcards.org, and this will bring up a website. Click on it, find the school that you want, and they will bring you up a free report card, and they will give you everything that you need, especially the district. They have a school calendar, the official website for it. So we're going to go through that as we speak. I'm going to go right up on this one, my tab, and I'm going to click on this one. So we have the Peoria Unified School District main website. So this is one of the most things that teachers do use, and students do use this also too, because they will give to their student email. Also, if teachers in high school do need to show students if they have a homework project or something, they can hand it online. So at that, there's a bunch of tabs on top. As you can see, it says services, schools, governing board, administration, department, students, parents, staff. Like I said, staff will go in here and join our team if you are wanting to apply for the Peoria Unified School District. There's some job openings that you can look onto, substitutes maybe, volunteers too, if you want to volunteers at your school. For the program services, they does bring out a lot of things. If you want to learn about more of Title One, which schools maybe that will show up of Title One schools. Signature programs. Um, we also have the kindergarten, just to give you that homeless service if you want to help out a child, or if you are in low income, you can actually apply on there too. Get the education, all that stuff. Career technical education. This is a great thing. Before and after school program, I think, is one of the most best things that kids can do. If parents are wanting to get their children to learn more, they can go before school, and this actually is not a daycare, but they provide extra timing if you're working late. But they do give education, and they let them work on their homework and all that good stuff. So before and after school programs are great. Athletics, if you need to put your kids on there. You can go through in the schools. It'll take you all through the school stuff, their bus routes, the calendars, enrollment, fee schedules if you need to pay for your lunch or anything like that. School labels, school safety, school websites, summer school, all that good stuff. Governing board, if you need to go on there just to see when the next maybe uh, a school meeting might have be coming up. So it's the best thing. It's really cool to going through all these things and looking all through these tabs, administration, departments. Uh, it's a cool thing to go through your main website because it will get you through everywhere. My students go through this sometimes too. Some of the elementary students, junior high students, will use the student portal to get to live access of Pirate Safari on demand. They do their morning announcements on there, and you can go through there too. So I have paraprofessional as myself. I will go through the staff one, and it will go through everything that I needed to register online, check my email, all that stuff, fun stuff too. Parents, you can go on here too. Awesome things on here: summer camp, education camps, kindergarten programs, enrollment, all that stuff that you need to find for your school that you're wanting to put your kids in. At Easy Mare too, as I was talking about. Join your team, awesome stuff. So Peoria Unified School District has one of the most best information website I can tell right here. Gives you everything, text credits, calendar, contact them via Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Pinterest, all that fun stuff that is social media today. Uh, Going on to our next tab, I'll go to our next tab, which goes into Sun Valley Elementary main homepage. But it does tell you everything, as I was telling you before, their address. You click here, it brings up to the map if you're a little lost of where to find the school. Because the school is really hidden. For my first time, I couldn't even find it myself, and I had to use my cell phone to Google Map it. So it does get a little confusing. But if you Google it, it's right behind the Loop 101 off of Olive, and it's hidden behind some houses. It gives you the main phone number. There is an attendance line just in case you need to call your children in sick or if they're going to be late. Nurse's office if you need to get in contact the nurse. There is some fax machines too there that they'll take information that you need to send in if you can't send it in yourself personally. Like I said, K through 8th is what's taught through this school. It's one of the most populated school with a lot of kids in elementary, not just junior high. Elementary is a lot of kids in the third grade program this year. We have 4 teachers in third grade, so that tells you that there is a lot of school, a lot of kids in the school. Start time is 8:40 and end time is 3:40. So we do have a late start, other than other schools do, and we do get out a little later than other schools too, like the rest of this year. The enrollment number is not correct. Like I said, 1,028 students. Well, how many we have enrolled, and rising. So we'll find out later on through the year how many kids we have in the school. The building was built in 1988, correct? And a B average school, as we were going through the report cards before. You go through the website; it does the same, pretty much same things as the Peoria Unified School District had the same as their main website too. But it takes you through their Sun Valley website, where you can look on this left-hand side. It has their principal's page. Principal always is posting something online, just for parents, PTSO might have something to put up too. So he shares a lot. Dale Shup does share a lot of information for parents just to see if they really do pay attention and who want to be part of any volunteering in the school. Bengal newsletter, coolest thing. Bengals newsletter tell you everything about what's going on in our school, anything that you need to want to know anything about the school. It also does the same thing. It's pretty cool. The kids get it, and they show their parents. Early release dates. They show that just like a regular schedule would do. Lunch schedules tell you what time, because we do have, if we're on a heat advisory slash rainy schedule day, we would change our times to a later, or I'm sorry, earlier lunch, so the times can shift back and forth. So it can be a little confusing when it comes to a heat advisory because it is Arizona. Now, no rain will be here, but a heat advisory would be one of them, and it does kind of get a little confusing. No Child Left Behind Act. Everybody should know that. That gives you the link to where you can get the act. Gives you the whole list of what the whole act says. Parent form, supply list of what teachers needs, tax credit, nurse's office, and Title One, as we were talking about before, what Title One school is. Everyday counts. These are little announcements that we'll post up just in case teachers or parents want to read up on it. Little links on the right hand side right here. Going through this is pretty simple. Same thing, like I said, as the Peoria Unified School District main website. Let's go. Last thing, our statements. So the Peoria Unified School District statement does have their own statement and vision mission statement. A little different from Sun Valley Elementary's. The vision of Peoria Unified School District is every student, every day, prepared to meet tomorrow. Best, easiest statement right there. The mission of the Peoria Unified School District is to provide each student with an excellent education that includes an academic, life, and social skills to become a productive and responsible citizen. As of Sun Valley says, we want everybody to become a modern citizen in society, responsible citizen at that. So there's nothing different from the statements. Almost every statement is almost the same. We want every student to succeed in life. We want to help every student that is in financial need and or education need. Go to the main website, Sun Valley's main website. You can see it right here. Go back. You can check out everything. Like I said again, on Peoria Unified School District, you find every school in the Peoria Unified School District. Sorry, and also if you want to find out any report cards about any school in the Peoria, I'm sorry, PUSD. I'll make it shorter. PUSD, you can go on their website too right here and find out the report cards to see how well the school is doing academically. So they'll give you all the information. They'll give you a website. You can click here and it'll go right into their main web page of the school. So all in all, thank you so much for listening to me, and I hope I helped you out understanding a little bit of this Arizona report cards, and I'm glad that I could share a little bit of information about Sun Valley Elementary as a paraprofessional there, working there for 3 years. I love working at the school. I hope more students come to the school, and I hope this gets out to everybody to just look up the school and actually support us. Through any way it means necessary. We are a great school. We are a proud school. Roar, as we say every day, and I tell every student to roar every day. Thank you so much. My name is Samuel Acevedo. This is my summary of Arizona report cards on Sun Valley Elementary. Thank you.